Можна. Дай. Виконання. Whoa. What in the world is going on? What? Mom?
What do we need? Is anything else? What are you moaning about? Right, Louis?
Yeah. Is this really hard? All we have to do is load on. See, at the end of it, you do that free
Hello?
but bye.
No. This an aircon, is it? No. We've got aircon at work and it does. We have to turn it off.
Is this the one you got on Vincent?
No, it's there. That's the one I've been
Come on, boys,
freezing about.
in. How much did you pay for it on Vincent? You have to put stuff in it to make it work.
Oh,
Like
you
more.
got fluffy slippers up in this weather? I don't have my slippers on. I literally so I wanted to know that. Yeah, I feel like I'm walking on hot cold. Wherever it is, I should got another. No. Right, what's this alcohol on your table? Yeah, the Georgia, I was like, what's this? Hot weather comes in, it makes everyone become an alcoholic.
Tuesday, was that girl? You doing too much. But, oh no.
I'm thirsty, Dada.
I made you drink. I took it
Where is it?
upstairs in my room.
By Stuart's Footlock.
No.
Yeah.
You know Shannon was in a club?
Yeah, she was quite fast. She didn't. I said to Nick, she didn't really give any details.
It's raining
She's alive. You think
Driving.
walking,
She was.
talking.
No, I think she's looking to be alive. She was on the dual carriageway on the way to Worcester. And so she was obviously driving.
Heading towards
speed,
Worcester.
yeah. And
Well, just before you get onto like the motorway, by the big
I
drink round.
worked out where well, she showed me a photo. So, you know, when they're at Central there, there's all trees and bollards there, so I don't know what point that is.
That'll be before you get onto the Black Bridge bit, won't it?
No, she
Well,
was
like,
going
obviously.
at speed. She was in the right hand lane, she obviously overtook someone. And the person on the inside just decided to like come into her lane.
So she's gone like that, and then it's they in front.
So she was just driving in this lane, and then they just pulled over into her lane, and she had to swerve and slam it right. The car spun round, hit the bollard at speed, and then threw her into the trees and bushes. She couldn't get out of the car, she was trapped. She said from the road you couldn't see the car.
Oh!
Yeah, but they're all driving at speed. You have to said people to stop, it wasn't safe.
Ember!
The police turned up pretty quick and they had to get her out of the car. It's walked away with no mark on it.
So the other car didn't stop.
Ember, Lily.
And there's no
No,
cameras.
there's nothing.
So the police automatically recognised her and things. She was a bit embarrassed about that. What time was it? It was in the morning. I told my manager and she was like, just leave work, go sort your family out. That's
If
fine.
she's damaged something like a bollard, they might charge you for it.
Well, somebody obviously witnessed it because, well, there were cars around.
Must have been
Someone
cars
called
coming
the
the other
police.
way, right?
Yeah, someone called the police, so they would have reported it.
So it was Friday morning.
Yeah.
It would have been late, sure. It would have been late.
Yeah, because it was like, she was going to work, so it would have been before 9 o'clock.
Must have been cars either behind the campus or it, or cars coming the other way.
No, Joe's off
I
work.
went to Tesco with school. We were out with kids at school. I walked to Tesco, there's Shannon. I went up to her, I kicked the trolley to her, another crash. And I said, how you doing? How you feeling? Blah, blah, blah. And suddenly I see Finley, who's left to work because of it. Then there's Maddie, and then I saw Marie. Oh, for a minute, they've all got the excuse to come out
No,
of it.
Finley and Shannon have always been quite close. As soon as Finley heard, he told his manager, and Maddie's mum picked him up and took him to Shannon. Shannon was walking around Tesco shop because she was scared to get back in the car, so I said to her,
What's going on with the car? Sorry, is that?
right, I told her I need to take it to a garage because I think it's a writer. The whole of the bonnet is dented in and I don't think you could open it. No, because she's scared because she said they'll put her premiums up.
They will, but it won't be much. She's not going to have that much no claims this time. It won't impact that much.
You need to talk to her, she won't listen to me. But
What she needs to do to give herself peace of mind is to go on Go Compare and do herself a quote as if she was quoting with an accident.
Oh yeah,
And then it'll tell you then and now what the difference is.
good
I
idea.
don't think it'll be much.
But somehow I think that car will be a writer. The bonnet, I don't think you could open the bonnet now. Because she hit the bollard like that front on. She'd obviously spun round and then smashed into the bollard because the whole of the front.
So she's obviously spoken to the police. She's reported what happened to the
Yeah.
police and that somebody
Yeah.
did that to her. She didn't see the registration, right? It would have just
No,
happened
she
like
wasn't.
that quick. So I think from an insurance perspective, it's going where the police, it's been reported, because all you have to do on your insurance premiums is to say whether it's the claim was your fault or a no fault claim. it's technically at the minute it's a no-fault claim, I guess, until the police.
Her neck was sore yesterday, and I said to her she'll probably feel it all today. She just hit something at high speed, your body's going to feel it.
I think it was so
She's very
bad.
lucky though.
That's so
She could
bad.
have been a
Very
lot
lucky
worse.
to be alive, Nick. It's like, she took
She-
a photo of her car, like, buried in the trees, and I was like, do you realise that you're very lucky to have walked away?
So the bonnet's all like skew up, isn't it?
The bonnet's like, you can see where it's hit the bollard, so it's gone like half just covered in scratches from the trees, like. But I said to her, if you tried to open it, and she went no, and I was like, I don't think you're going to be able to.
She just needs to go through the insurance. Unless she's in a position where she can buy herself another car outright, she's going to have to go through the insurance. But she doesn't let me have option. She's got a couple of grand knocking around to buy another car.
Who are these bad boys? Nice. Get them out when Spencer comes round. I like them. This is
She needs to like put something on like a Worcester Matters equivalent Facebook page, doesn't she? Saying I had an accident at. If it is where it is, I'm sure that's Ombersley. Are you even Kidderminster, Mass? There's a lot of people that travel from Kiddie to Worcester.
She'll probably be well, she will be able to tell you exactly where it was. I couldn't work out when she was showing me photos.
And she's too. She's got a picture of where it was on Google saying happened at this time. Did anybody witness it? She just needs somebody to step forward, doesn't she? Somebody can step forward and go, yeah, I saw the car did that. Then she saw it. She hasn't got to worry about it.
She said the police got there and they were running towards the car because I guess, yeah, because that's what it looked like. It was bad. And they were shouting, like, is there anybody there? Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
And Shannon said she couldn't get out of the car. She just put her hand up and went, Billy, I'm here. You know what she's like?
Jando. Where's Jando? Oh, he's down.
I'm surprised she didn't potentially pass out.
We got a diagnosis of epilepsy this week. We went to the hospital. Was it Tuesday?
They've
Probably
started
one of
this
the
medication.
Wow, he was in shock. He was so angry and upset, mainly. And because he said that I exaggerated when I saw him have a seizure. And I was like, I did anything, Lee. The consultant told you to tell them. I was like, it was a seizure. And
What, like,
like,
shit?
he's come round to the idea now and he's okay, but it took him a bit of time. It's a certain type of epilepsy. What's it called again? Shut up. Is it reflexive epilepsy or something?
Is it like where when he's like hurt, he has seizures?
Yeah, so it's epilepsy that's triggered by pain or extreme tiredness. So she gave him a chat about looking after himself and sleeping, getting enough hours sleep,
They're going to do that chat.
being exhausted, bordering on seizures. They said his type of epilepsy, depending on what your triggers are, a lot of people will choose not to be medicated because you can control it. So they said this type of epilepsy, some people are just triggered by flashing lights or by playing computer games, and like it's really simple to rule those things out. But she was saying the problem is with this, you can't control even being in pain, can you? I mean, you can control tiredness by making sure you look after yourself and get your sleep, which he's not good at doing.
And they don't medicate him, and it happens again. He has to give up driving again for 12 months now.
She encouraged him to have medication and he refused it.
She should have
He
medication.
now has decided that he
What
wants
did
to
she
have
offer him?
medication. She didn't get that far because he was saying so, she was saying stuff, and I was just like, Finley, this is what I think. She said to me, she looked at me, she went, how old are you, Finley? And he went, 20. And she looked at me and she went, you don't get saying this. And Finley just went, no, I don't want it. And she was like, right, I'm leaving you open to my team for a year. in that time, if you have another seizure or
George
anything,
as
come
well.
back. But she's sending all the report over to the GP, and the GP will know what medication to give him, she said. So she said to him, if you change your mind, consult your GP. So we've been looking into stuff. I spoke to somebody today, a police officer, and she said if he's medicated and his seizures are under control, he can still go in the police. And so, yeah, he's decided to be medicated. So he's going to sort that out.
As well. Last thing he wants to do is to have to not drive again.
He can't drive again until 6 months after that seizure that he had.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't say 12 now if they've diagnosed him. Undiagnosed, it's 6 months.
No, so if you have a seizure, it's only 3 months. If you're being investigated,
Is that a good one? But have you got that already?
No.
but
Which
you
video
have
was
a
already as well?
it's only because it was during lockdown
And you need to
and everything was delayed.
Before this,
So your license is delayed by about 12 months, Richard. I remember you just
It annoyed me because Danny had a driving ban. He had his back in for 6 months. They said to me it was 12 months then, but I was like over 18 months. I was no driving.
It was the consultant went on the website and looked at it.
Georgia had this then, but
I know, driving ban.
she's had open.
What were you doing, Georgie? Drinking?
She's not allowed.
Here.
Oh well. Good.
I was when we had my car. So you know his EEG? She said the word changes on there, but some of the changes were like indicative of a specific type of exercise. So she was like, that way you wouldn't tell them, but she said from him telling her about what, and each time what the trigger did, she said that she knows what it is. Yeah.
Have you seen the thing like that? It's very good.
She said to people, a CT scan and an EEG are both clear, but they have really serious symptoms. She was just like, your brain is really weird, by the way. Liam's EEG came up with that.
I thought if something came back on it, but it turns out he had a really bad headache. They said that George's is mild, so I'm not too concerned about it.
She's gonna milk it.
Should be boring apparently.
And what are you doing? Cheese fries. That's mate. Chili cheese fries. Georgia. I just managed it. It's better than anything I've ever had. Fight. I'm sorry. These two in silver. Now both lost £10.
£10 It's a £5 for a week, so we get it 2 weeks.
Now the race is on both at the same.
We both went in thinking we hadn't lost weight. I was thinking about not going to school and I was really annoyed, like, just had a good week. We both get there, both lost £2.5. With 2 other people, like, that work at the nursery, navigate before the beautiful people are but like mother and speak really hard. And now they're waiting. Both sat next to us. Both of them are lost £4.5 as well. So Sarah and Steph.
Phase 2.
Sally. She used to manage it.
No, she don't.
No.
Can you know Mullers?
I'm not vintage night t-shirts yet, but it's just
Yeah,
the navy
she
one.
wasn't.
And it just has a light tick on it. I don't think it's worth anything.
Tags on the silver.
Orange tag.
Orange and silver.
Orange tag. It's not vintage, but
Yeah,
it's the
so-
older one.
Don't
What
look
if
at
I'm- What if I'm an old person? I think I'll get more than 5. That's great.
I've lost quite a lot since like
It's looking at her.
because I lost a lot.
It's
before,
silly.
yeah.
No, it's like that thing you did not split. You know, that barbecue. I don't know, it was quite a few years ago.
What was that? What was the problem?
I lost a lot of weight since then.
Are you married to her?
Liam Coddy's got to have a skin graft. Liam.
Come on.
Yeah, but there was screaming somewhere the one day. He just got blood coming out. And I was like, Liam, what are you doing? I said, oh, my ear just perforated last night. I was like, what are you telling anyone?
Tried blood.
Right, so I told him to book an appointment with the doctors. He's like, no. He obviously did, and Sophie took him. He has this thing about wanting to prove himself.
When he has this, he's supposed to have 6
Hello?
days off.
They were trying to write him a sick
Beep,
note.
beep, beep.
He wouldn't take it. I said this to him, and he was like, a little bit. But they looked in his ear, saw the perforated eardrum, said it was like really bad. Looked in his other ear and said, you've got a really bad inner ear infection that's been there for a while. And they were like, do you not feel it? And Liam went, well, I've got cerebral palsy, so I don't feel things very well in the one side. I should have known that. It was the perforated side that he's doing his right side, perforated it, didn't feel it as much. Because that's pain. I said that to him. Perforated eardrum, like, would make me cry for big fit. And so they referred to him as skin graft over that year, and he's got to have 6 weeks off work. He's not going back the next day. So shut up, Leah.
Why wouldn't you take people to that table though?
Because it's so competitive. I wonder where he gets that from. Because he has got at work, I think he's now had 12 months with no 6 days.
You might eat the rich, I'll take them. Oh, well, I was talking to Charlie. His mum's Louisa, the one that Liam works with at school. He says he knows who Liam is now because they're always hanging out together. No, I'm gonna find a picture of Charlie. Charlie the ginger on his skateboard. His mum works at Killing's College, but Liam
If I send them all, get me a little baby.
What does
Yeah,
she
we'll
work?
have to send it next.
Do you just do shopping in next today?
What? Oh, not in it. I see.
Next.
The shop.
Yes, the shop.
I wasn't
No,
there
this
today.
one
For 2
there.
months.
Look, I've got this
Oh,
picture.
yeah.
That's my friend's mum.
Oh, I know her.
And then I was like,
Hey.
he knows who it is as well. It's like Liam. But she knows that.
Speaking of that.
I think it'll be alright.
New
She's
dad.
never done
This is still your man.
Yeah. This is your
That'd
new
be so funny because I actually really like him. So
dad.
maybe I'll try and drop
Was
this.
it
Never
that?
done it
Can I
for me
introduce you to
before,
my new
so-
stepdad?
She keeps offering to do it for me.
Morgan.
I was just speaking at the women's labour group jobs. Didn't know you were feeling.
I'm a bit funny on labour right now. I
Speak
can't
about-
like give
speak
you
about
give you
Palisade.
I actually was talking domestic abuse.
Do you know,
Palisade.
Do you understand?
Marie, do you know who I'm meeting on Friday?
Good government, though. do it.
Michelle,
Understand?
my
Let's
old
get
school
on with it,
friend.
like it's-
Right?
Yeah, sorry to let them get on with it. Don't let them
She's
get on
got
with it with us bloody aiding it.
Yeah, we're feeding them the flipping bombs.
I'm
they
all
need
for
to
letting them
stop
cracking
it.
on with it. Stop giving them bloody money.
She's very distant. She said like there's a war, she had to go.
I know it's all about being. I know it's all about being political and
Do you
stuff.
do
And
this there as
At least we've got a
well?
stadium.
And we try and we arrested some
I
people.
know it's for their dad this girl, but she's lived in this. She said,
one woman that got arrested, like 83-year-old.
Yeah, I saw that. And they're going to be
Absolutely. That is
disgusting.
disgusting.
You know that paramedic?
Right.
You know that paramedic that got put over only 10 years? Parallel back.
She
Absolutely
me
disgusting.
and her and they've done a
Zara Sultan was doing a
really
speech
nervous
like,
about it.
like yesterday on the same house. And she was like, some people are going to get pulled over.
Travelling around the UK meeting people.
One is those like Jeremy. The right wing, the immigration people never let that happen as a move. They would never get.
Really, if we just watch
Just gonna try them. Hope.
Well, you say that, but like, we tried over and over again, and like, we feel it's too.
The alternative is that reform take over the world.
It will be reformed. So I'd rather have an alternative. Gosh, that's loud.
Like locally,
Got it.
and they've done nothing, and loads of people are very vocal about the fact.
Is there like 50 million by-elections?
I think the problem is though is that
And each one costs around £10,000.
people don't care. This is the problem.
I don't know, there's a lot more people that do care at the moment.
What will happen by the next election? The reform will be the new Tory party.
You're on it, okay.
That's 100% going to be the next one.
I don't know if they will be the government. They'll have a lot more.
I've got
money.
this.
They'll take the place of the Tory
Put
party.
it in time.
Unless the Tory party decide they're going to do something different.
If it's not this general election, it'll be the next one.
No, I think
The only way to do it is just to shoot Nigel Farage.
I volunteered.
it's fine, is it?
I don't know how he's not been shot already.
He's a liar. You see that clip I posted the other day? It was up I think it was Bromwich Especially. And Star was going and getting rid of all the grifters and then the speaker goes, Nigel Farage! And everyone laughs.
I love Lindsay. Lindsay.
What's that about John Burko? He
No,
loved John Burko. He was the best.
I said, see how it goes tomorrow. I said, but it might find
He used to be Labour, Lindsay Hall.
Yeah, he's a liar.
An MP.
Because wasn't John
No,
Burko Conservative
He
at
wasn't
one
Tory,
point?
he's now Labour.
Yeah.
So he was the speaker as an MP, and what they do is they all vote for the speaker. And the speaker's not government, it's like- But
Is this how it came out though? Somebody's reported it.
We don't know. I'm assuming because that the church, every church that's got their email registered and phone numbers to be contacted, got sent out a message on Monday to say that all church activity was cancelled that week. And Liam told me, and Liam said to me what's going on, so he denied us. I said, straight away, he didn't have to text me. Yeah, I said, look, just want to check you guys are okay. She texted back, really chatty. Oh, me and Adam were just here talking about you, just saying stuff to me. So it's obviously come from somewhere else, and they cancelled all church stuff before they spoke to Adam and Bridget. It's really naughty because Bridget then messaged me later.
Who cancelled the church stuff?
It would have been the elders. They said they have a system, don't they?
Who's the elders then?
So you've got
Sounds
Joe,
really cultish.
Neil.
Neil
Yeah.
is an elder.
Yeah.
And is an elder.
Yeah.
That's why I don't step foot in that church.
And Heather.
and on it's alright.
I tell you, she's I like her more now than what I ever did before.
No.
Nobody can say no, nobody else.
So Bridget didn't know until it came out via the church. All the activity had been cancelled with no explanation, so it's been cancelled.
So they were obviously knowing all that statement, should have texted them and said that I'd been texting Bridget all through the week because we knew something was wrong. And then I got there Sunday morning, one of the leaders came and met with me and said, a shocking announcement has been made this morning, and I need you to make space afterwards to take the young people upstairs and help them process what's gone on. I was like, am I allowed to know what it is? And they went, no, not until the announcement's made, which is ridiculous. So Liam came to him, that was Matt, Joe's husband. He was really nice guy, but I don't think he's an elder, so he basically just has to do what he's told.
He looks like a proper pushover, that guy. Absolute
So,
wet
Reminds me of Jeff Greenway.
So the big guy from England. No, he's not. No, honestly, Ian guy. The big guy, yeah, I like Matt. The big guy from England was there. He did a preach, and he was like, and I thought these guys at the top were stuffy old men in grey suits, they're like the Baptist Union, and he just gave a short preach, and he went, and now I've got a statement to read out to you in 2 parts. Like, they kept all the young people in service.
Why did they do that? Why do they need to know?
Exactly. And he just said that basically Adam had been stripped of his accreditation. He's been found that he's sort of conduct unbecoming, which is what they call it when you're a minister. And he's been found like guilty of moral failure.
What a load of crap.
So they didn't say what it was, but and it was nothing criminal. So it's obviously they would have said criminal. So it's nothing like that. And so we're assuming that he's obviously. I don't know.
The thing is about though, like lots of ministers have in the past.
So lots of ministers do stuff. Yeah.
Far worse.
Yeah.
And just let you get on with it. Will O'Leary?
I pointed that out since, right? So I contacted
This is why I do.
Mark
This is why I don't go to church. I cannot deal with the hypocrisy just throughout the church.
But then you've got-
Can't stand it. Yeah, I know, but normal people don't declare themselves to be a certain way.
But like how Adam's been treated
Proves my point.
appallingly.
That's
So
insane.
they did all of this, right? And then I've since found out, been told by one of the elders, because I've been like looking after everyone. So everyone's broken. So the elders in the church didn't get a say in how this was dealt with. They were told by these big guys in Elim, this is what's going to happen.
They obviously wanted him away for a while, didn't they? And they were just looking for something.
Well, they've said that he can never be an Elim minister again. That's what they've said. That yeah, they're all absolutely like devastated.
They did such a good job.
Yeah. And so I contacted Mark Hugh, who's the head of the Elim. No, because I know Mark from my younger days. He was like at the Elim church when I was like young.
I think that he used to be with the
He was involved. And his wife's called Nita. They used to hang around with Archie Bonnie. So this is the guy, the head of the Elim movement, and him and his wife used to knock about with Bonnie and her religion scandals.
Yes, they did. As did Will O'Leary.
And yeah, they made all these decisions to have somebody most failure down. So I contacted Mark Hugh yesterday and I requested an interview for this. I said somebody who's a Baptist minister, like a Baptist representative. I know how the process is. I said, but I need somebody to explain to me how your processes work, how you got to know for doing what you did, because I believe that it's out of order. But what I found out that they've done is not only did they do that, every Elim minister has So William O'Leary got it. And I challenged him and I said, William O'Leary should have been stripped.
I just got a bunch of listeners.
He should never have received it. And then proceeded to meet up with Mike from the church. Talk about it. Face to face. Will might be somebody at the door. He'll just ask about all the speculation.
Still what?
They go on holiday together. Jenny's allowed to do that. Say, remember you are Sandra. Doesn't mean I don't get the feeling of it. I have to say, I have become very caring of Jenny.
Is this Jenny Jarvis? What then? No one should be caring of her.
No. Yeah. No, do not put that image in my head, Carmen.
They won't start taking it, just go to look.
You serious?
I think Mark might have. I think he did.
I would be the kind of person I could imagine.
Just in his hat.
And then he said, no,
What hat there? What hat there?
Yeah. It's very funny, yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. It's super. So I was like, nice, where's your hat? And he went, I forgot to bring it.
Don't much shove it down.
It keeps the demons out.
I do
So
like
they
it.
don't attack it after.
These people, you just have to see see beyond the.
And sort out people in new speeches.
You just
I can't believe that. That's unreal.
So what will he do now?
Because he was managing the nursery. Like,
Seems-
but it's complicated because he was CEO of the nursery. That's not church. There's legal stuff around that, so they can't just out him.
we need to go to get some stuff for the.
But don't you know more about that? I don't know how that would work. They
I
can't
presume,
just
I presume though his primary role is Elim. He'll be employed by Elim, right?
No, well,
Regardless of
he was
what
saying
he's
something
doing.
the other week, and I don't fully understand it. Because he went to like the Elim leaders thing, and it's basically at Elim, you're effectively the head of a charity rather than. So I don't know if you're employed per se by the church. I don't.
They'll just say civil
If you're
nerves
head
and
of a
course, like gross
charity-
misconduct
Yeah.
based off
There
moral
should be
issues.
employment laws in place then, because as a minister on a
Oh, there'll be-
stipend
there'll
or
be-
not.
There'll be employment laws, but like I said, they'll cover it because his contract will have something like morality will be outlined within it, and it'll be something like if we deem something to be immoral beyond like disrepute or something, we have the right to
Well, they said he brought the church.
church. Exactly, that's what they
So like,
no.
how the Baptists do it, you want a stipend, you're outside of like employment laws, so they don't cover you, which I think is very unfair.
They're like, but who's gonna, the church goes to the elders?
Yeah, so they
We've got
brings an old couple in, who are obviously at the end of their
to say old.
ministry.
They're not old.
She's been
Oh,
a
wait.
minister for 30 years. What does that mean?
They're going to set up a thing in Wales, aren't they? We're in the main for
They're
that.
an older couple.
Up to
they're in
12
their
months, they're going to
60s.
be in charge. That's not in charge.
I didn't.
So this
As of this
said that's
Sunday.
been bought up for less than so 3.5 years ago, where was it? He was at
He wasn't even a reverend 3.5 years ago.
It doesn't really matter.
It does. Because how could he have brought the church into disrepute as a minister when he wasn't even a reverend at that point?
That's what I mean.
I'm not angry with that.
I'm angry with him. I'm challenging it. Stuart Singer should have done
I
it.
am people to stand up and admit to their wrong.
That's the thing. It's like,
They're like murderers and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
so like what
Well,
happens like if like he would have, there would have been a thing, we'll find this out, they have a period of time away, then there's a repent and he comes back and he says, look, I've done this, I'm really sorry. And the church hasn't voted or something like that.
What about before you go into church anyway?
This is what I'm saying, that they obviously wanted him
Wrong
out,
doings then, and then you're
and they were just they were looking for something.
I don't know, I don't think so. Because he's really popular in the church.
In the church, maybe within the
Probably
evening.
not the Ealing
Yeah,
movement.
probably not.
He's very openly inclusive.
Yeah, that's.
But Ealing had to be.
How many telephone church background, how many like former church goers were so confused about his use
Yeah.
they've probably been quite
Yeah.
Will's been in the background there and stuff.
I said to
So it's
Stuart,
been looking
I
for
wouldn't be
reasons.
surprised if Will's hand in what's happened.
They weren't doing Neil and Jane days.
She never
Shot
said
from
anything.
JJ.
Never caused me any problem.
She's found that this report that she said.
But she's not malicious about it,
She
is she?
is, but she says that I live my life.
She's like, I don't agree. She's one of the people that go, I don't agree with it, but it is what it is, right?
But then she said, and there are a few fan people, and that I don't agree with. And I'm like, she's like, what do you think about it?
It is
And I'm
weird.
like, you're all like,
Well,
people
it doesn't matter. It's like it's your business to do just go and get on with it. I struggle with it. I mean,
Can't say that word. Can't say that.
Georgia, can you tell it? Why does it look to me to be
it's very strange.
You need to be educated a little bit.
He
I know.
doesn't listen to me, but if you say it, it shocks him.
Why am I so emotional?
I'm right. It's
Come on,
like,
Georgia.
Do you know what? Ash had a
I was not a trans at all.
They were saying to me, we're talking about it.
That's for Stoke.
Yeah, we know. What I always say there.
there's a lad there.
Cover yourself.
She was talking to me about.
Two trans people at church.
Yeah, but like that once.
No, I taught it on it.
Actually, I get
No, great big fella, looks like a woman.
Oh no.
Yes, I taught at college when she was a hit. So I've known Jess for a
You
long
got
time.
issues with that one.
It's not
It's
feminine. That,
Yeah, so.
She's she.
Oh, she is she.
Jess is a she,
Okay.
but she does. I mean, she's big, like tall,
She
big
looks
girl.
like she's built like a man.
She's built like a man that has long hair, but she is a she. And people have
Jenny was
issues.
saying that they're
Broad shoulders.
None of
She
the
went.
Jenny was saying that her mum and dad don't agree with her.
Oh, that's not what they told
that's
me.
not true.
We met them all
It's
at
not
Pride.
whether they don't agree. Right? That fully supportive.
Yeah, we met them all at Pride and they're very supportive.
Jenny.
It's just Jenny, like propaganda.
I was talking to Ash about Jim training and food. And they were saying to me, we were talking about the whole battle when it comes to food, getting enough protein in, and like to eat clean, so anyway, she was, yeah, she's an engineer. She was saying about, so when she wasn't on HRT and she was trained as a man, she was like, I could eat like 3,500 calories and just crazy. She said, when I went to HRT, and now I can only eat 1,800 to me.
You know what she said to me a couple of weeks ago? We were chatting about stuff again, and she was like, she said, we were talking about body mass, like percentage of fat in your body, and she said to me, she was like, I've got more fat in my body now than I've ever have. And I laughed, and because we were talking about, we were talking about weightlifting, and I said to her, I keep thinking I'd like to get into doing some like powerlifting and stuff. I said, but the problem is, I said I've got high levels of progesterone in my body because they picked it up in my blood test. And not progesterone, testosterone.
I was going to say that's a feminine.
And I said, and
She writes it
one
around.
of the ways that you know is that like as soon as I start any weights, I build these muscles here, they're really manly ones. And I was like, I don't want them. And she was laughing about it. She went, those muscles are good. And I went, no, not for me. And I was like, I take them in the house, but I don't like them there because they stand out really
like
big.
them there?
I mean, I've got them anyway because I dog walk, so like, they're
I thought it was
quite
pretty good, I
thin. But when I weightlift, it's like very quickly they build. Yeah, I don't like that.
So like any kind of movement you do at the body is supposed to keep the shoulders back. The shoulders are meant forward.
Don't take them out.
Yeah.
They keep their hair down.
But she was saying that she builds her obliques here really quickly, yeah, and she said that makes her look not feminine. So she said that she wants to avoid that. But what she was saying is that she could be a lot leaner and build muscle more, but she doesn't do that anymore because she said, the more fat I have in my body, the bigger my boobs get. Because she went, and I want my boobs to grow. She said, I'm tired.
You're one
Fix me.
and a bum, a bit of a belly. Or I just want to be a skinny boy. And she was like, I want my boobs and my bum.
Me and Phoebe had this conversation.
And the thing is, right, I messaged Joe, one of the church leaders, because like everything, all this happened, and then suddenly everyone's coming to me, looking to me for answers, and I was like, I've got no answers for you. I haven't been told. Stuart's like meeting with Adam tomorrow. Aren't you? Because Stuart and Adam are good friends. And so Stuart's meeting with Adam tomorrow. Bridget is like quite devastated.
Absolutely. It's a double shock for Bridget, isn't it? It's,
Lost her job at church, so she was the youth
they
leader.
both lost their job.
Yeah.
She's now, more than anything, she's now got the situation between her marriage as well.
But she's also still going to satellites because she hasn't been Christ. So she's got to go to satellites and be with everybody knowing that they will know about what's going on. And it's what we were around at couple's house yesterday because they have to go around and talk to them. And we were just talking about stuff like, and the whole shaming nature of it, because they can now not step foot in any Elim church because everybody knows.
That's what I mean. Like,
The
where
fact that
they,
they've sent that statement out to every Elim minister, including retired ministers. Why do they all need to know? They should have been allowed to come away from the church and choose to go to another church in the
Adam
area.
should have been allowed to talk to his own congregation.
Yeah, we
as
should
well.
have. And that's what people are saying. Everybody's saying
Should
that
have come
the
from
church
Adam.
shouldn't have a say.
He's, yeah, all the work and all the
I'm also sorry as well. It's actually nobody's business.
No, it isn't.
Well, I understand
It's not. It's not a criminal thing, right?
No, it
There's nothing legal in it.
I
So
think they should have
it is
appointed a
what it is.
mentor to walk alongside him. Like, and say, is it still something you want to do, be a minister? You know, because as a minister, you can be a social prayer, whatever. But then, like, it's like everybody points out, like the disciples, every one of them were moral failures and criminals.
And what are you going to do as well?
And Jesus called them all.
Every person who's like a leader at a church go, right, here's the 10 Commandments, so can you confirm that since you've been in your role, you've not broken any of these commandments?
What,
So how far do you take it?
it would have made
You can't
Elim.
pick and choose what's more important than something else, because that's just subjective, isn't it?
It is,
It's all or nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have
Absolutely
made Elim
disgusting.
look more better if they had allowed him to.
Either that, right, or they allow the church elders to make the decisions on how
And
things
to
happen.
like do an official, we're going to let him go.
So let's say they did what they consulted with the elders, thinking of who those elders are. What do you
They
reckon
wouldn't
they
have
would do?
consulted